Alright, hello and welcome back to Zelda Randomizer. Zelda Classic Randomizer. No, not that one. Shoot, that one. Oh. Okay. On my way, you stupid octorock. Uh, there's one. Okay, somewhere in here. Or maybe not. More money. Of course, had to see him. Alright, then this one. Oh, this one. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this is one of the ones I have to go through for the remaining Triforce pieces. Okay, well, not right now though. What the hell? Oh, helps if you hit the right button. Saying, why ain't my sword working? Did I hit one of those orange bubbles? But no, that won't be because of they have no effect on me here. This ain't like the normal game. That was... Ah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Alright, just out of curiosity, what's up here in the dark world? Get out of my way. Oh, whoopee. Okay, there's level 8 second quest. Do I have one of those? No, I do not. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Got to loop around. Just can't get back there that way. Oh. Get 10 and lose. Okay. Need that. Well, you don't need it, but might as well get it. Since I really have nothing else to spend the money on, I might as well stock up on a few of those. Super bombs. An item that's been in a couple main official Zelda games like A Link to the Past. Sold for 100 rupees at the bomb shop in the Dark World, but only after you've completed levels 5 and 6. Even if it's only levels 5 and 6 of the Dark World, as long as you've completed those 2 levels, the bomb shop in the Dark World by where your house used to be will have the Super Bomb for sale. At least in the original. I don't know if maybe they changed that coding for the Game Boy Advance remake that went along with the first 4 Swords games. But in the original SNES version of the game, yeah. I used to love that. You could bypass dungeons 1 through 4 of the Dark World, go through 5 and 6 and use that Super Bomb to get the level 4 sword upgrade earlier. Anyways, like I said, I don't know if you can still do that in the Game Boy, in the remake, remaster, since they did change a few things in that version of the game, like how you can't cheese the ice pyramid if you've gone through level 6 already beforehand and have the wand or the staff of Samaria, Cane of Samaria. In the original version of the game, that one puzzle that would otherwise require a couple extra loops around the dungeon, if you already have the Cane of Samaria from level 6, you can cheese that. Just put a Cane of Samaria block on that switch and not have to worry about backtracking. Of course, they took care of that in the Game Boy Advance remake, which is why, like I pointed out when I did a playthrough of that game last year, I don't ever play the remake. They want to mess with that, fine. I just won't play their remake. I'll stick with the original. Yeah. Anyways. No. You don't need that enemy bait item for this. But there is an optional stretch of the dungeon that you won't have access to otherwise. So. What am I worried about? These damn bubbles. Yeah, this is one of the examples of why I'm glad they have that in this. Because while avoiding these bubbles was possible, but if you didn't, if you got hit by them, yeah, well, luckily, one option, if you did get hit by those orange bubbles in a normal game, not far from here, where level 5 was in the first quest. You have this fairy fountain. Well, it's usually a in the official game, it's a fairy fountain. Here, it's nothing. But fairy fountains were one of the ways of countering those orange bubbles. Or you could drink a potion if you had one. Or make it through the rest of the dungeon without your sword. If you had a boss that didn't require swords. Well, actually, none of them really did. There was always some other method. At least it's up until Ganon. That's why you see a lot of the people that love challenge playthroughs doing swordless runs. Play almost the entire game up to the final Ganon boss battle without a sword. course, the way I would always deal with that in the normal game. Well, first of all, make it here with either, without using my sword, obviously. And with wand, if you already had, well, actually, you wouldn't have that yet, but bow and arrow probably. Kill those. Go down here. Well, oh, good, no more invisible enemies. But in the normal game, that would be the wand for the second quest. Seeing as you already had the book since level, what? Level 4? Yeah. That's if you're going through the second quest in numeric order, which again, very few people I've ever seen, whether it's 1988 or today, very few people that I've ever seen play the second quest have ever played it in chronological numeric order 1 through 8. First quest, yes. Second quest, no. Second quest is usually when people start going, myself included. Oh, that didn't do it. Okay. Well, I took the wrong road, or the wrong path. But in one of the rooms here, you got a room full of those blue bubbles that you can hit to counter the orange ones. Golden Gorias. They didn't have them in the normal game. It was just red or blue like every other enemy. Yeah, here they are. Knew there was a room of blue ones somewhere around here. Alright, I'll fight him later. And again, you don't have to deal with him this time. But the next 2 rooms up and most of the stretch to the left from there is going to be unreachable otherwise. And there is an optional item along this, or where this leads to, that could be useful for whatever's left of the second quest. So while it's not necessary or required, it wouldn't be a bad idea to do this either way. So, at least in the normal game. The item that this leads to, I already have from one of the bonus dungeons, but go away. Don't make me kill you. Get out of my way, you stupid. Oh, goody. Triple the dongos. Take that. Hey. Well, then. The Dongle, still the easiest boss in Zelda history. Frick. Even in the greatest game ever, Ocarina of Time, Dodongo is probably the easiest boss of the entire game. Once you get over the fact that he's so much larger in that game than he is in this one. Like, holy sh! Yeah. Kind of like the difference in Kraid and Ridley in NES, going from NES original Metroid to Super Metroid back in the day. You get used to them being not much, size-wise, not much larger than Samus. Then you play Super Metroid. Hello. Yeah. Talk about height difference. But once you get past that, Dodongo, the easiest boss of that game, by far. Anyways. Oh, it's another one of those rooms. That's right, okay. Gotta kill the wall masters, which by now you should have the wand, so that'd be a great substitute as a weapon in case you lose your sword. What? That's not supposed to be that. Oh yeah, never mind. The item I'm thinking of is down here. Temporary insanity, or temporary stupidity, rather. Down there would normally, in the normal game, be the magic key item that opens all remaining doors. Granted, I already have that from one of the bonus dungeons, but depending on how much there is left of the second quest, could be not very useful at all, or be incredibly useful. Again, depending on how far out of order you've been through here and how many of the other remaining dungeons are still left. Here it's jumbo bombs? What the hell? Oh well, I'll grab them anyways. Of course, this leads to a couple rooms that you don't even have to acknowledge it normally, unless you're one of those people that has to go through every room in every dungeon. Well, then yeah, you want to go up here, but in the normal game, all that's in there is a small key. But it should be obvious by now this is not the original normal game, so yeah, I need that boss key. Alright, now I fight him. Oh. Yeah. Weird effect. In the normal game, after defeating the big dogger here, you push that over and that thing turns about the same color Link is right now with the red ring. Like, what the heck? Some kind of coloring glitch. I don't know what causes that. Whatever it is, they obviously fixed it in this remake, or in this randomizer, so that it doesn't do that. 44 is my maximum for bombs. Meaning there's at least at least 4 or so bomb bag upgrades left behind. Another one of these rooms. Of course, normally this would be another one of those bomb bag upgrades. Pay 100 rupees to be able to carry 4 more bombs. Well, it still is. Only here it's a freebie. You don't have to pay 100 rupees for it. Okay, so now there's 3 more. So I think 60 is the most you could ever, at least the most I've ever had at one time at any. Still, that's a lot more than the 16 in the normal game. Almost four times that much. Almost, not quite, going from 16 to 64. 4 shy. Anyways, speaking of bombs, you're going to need some for the dungeon boss. Okay, well, in the normal game, there's only 3 of them, but up. Normally, I'd say, more of them just increases the challenge. But again, we're talking about frickin' Dodongo here. What challenge? We're talking about Dodongo. Challenge is non-existent with this boss. Unless you screw it up yourself, but like that. If you do it right, there isn't. I mean, again, whether it's official Nintendo games or these fan games, I've never seen anyone make a difficult Dodongo boss battle, ever, in any Zelda game ever made. Just something about Dodongo spells easy boss, every time. Anyways, well, that's it for the official dungeons. And I still am missing 2 Triforce pieces. And like I said in a previous video, that's one of the things I don't like about this. I mean, yeah, you're going through both first and second quest virtually at the same time. Obviously, each dungeon isn't going to have a Triforce piece. Fine. But you think they could have at least kept the Triforce in the main dungeons, keeping the extra ones optional, like they're supposed to be. And again, I don't know, maybe in one of the randomizer settings that I skipped over at the start of the file, the start of the game, start of the playthrough, one of those settings changes that. I don't know. I never really looked through those very closely. If maybe there is some setting that keeps the Triforce pieces in the main dungeons or not. Should be, though. Alright, well, I know for sure one of them. In fact, I pointed it out at the beginning of this video. One of the dungeons I still have to go through to get a Triforce piece. The other one, I don't even remember. I have to think about that one. Alright, now. Oh, goody, wizard robes. Actually, wait a minute, that's right, I got the mirror shield from in the last video. Can deflect their own beams back at them. Granted, you can never do that in the normal game, but... Of course, if this was the normal game, this dungeon wouldn't even be here, but... Yeah. I don't need that key. I have the magic key that opens all doors. Oh, bat robes. One of the freaking custom enemies in these games. Fans take standard Zelda enemies and add their own twist to them. You have bat robes like these that shoot keys bats at you instead of the normal Wizro beams. Alright, screw this. You have some Wizrobes that have beams that work like wall mashers. If they hit you, they send you back to the entrance to the dungeon. Wind robes. Wizrobes that shoot fire beams at you. I mean, haven't seen any of those other variants yet. They're in the later dungeons. Ooh. Goma! Oh. Okay. Can't get up there from here. Fine. So it's a dead end, huh? Or is it? Yeah, it is. Since that door ain't open. Do I want to go through that tunnel? No, let's not do that quite yet. Get out of here, you damn bubbles. Oh, shoot. Whoa! Flame Gleeok! Another one of those fan variants. Well, actually, now you could look at that enemy and say it's from Tears of the Kingdom, but up until just earlier this year, yeah, just a fan variant that doesn't exist in any mainline Zelda game. Again, at least until Tears of the Kingdom came out a couple months ago. And there, I do believe they have a Flame Gleeok. May not quite be the same as that there, but... Oh, here's the fire Wizrobes I was talking about. Instead of the normal Wizrobe beams, fireballs. And before going down there, let's... Oh, it's just the other side of that. Okay, well, which one? That one? Or this one? Oh, well. Ooh. Ultra fast land molars. Oh, great, I don't have that key yet, or do I? Nope. Okay. So there's nothing I can do here. Leave one of those guys alive, so they don't all respawn when I come back. Alright. Which one was that now? Okay. Third row from the right, or up, or from the bottom. Either way, yeah. Third column in either direction. Try to remember that room so that when I do find the boss key, I don't like, okay, how did I get up there now? Like is usually the case. Dang it! I found the door when I didn't have the key. Now that I do, how did I get up? Yeah. So I don't have that going on again. It would. I already... Dude, seriously? Why do you even have that in this game when you've already made the blue candle basically be the red candle? What's the point in that? Well, this may be the blue candle in graphics sprites colors. It basically is the red. Seriously, what's the point in this upgrade? Nothing else down here, huh? Okay. Oh. Is that all? That's it. Like I need a small key. I got the magic key, dumb game. Okay, so that's a waste of time. Whoa! Down that... How much damage are the enemies in this dungeon doing? I'm already like 3/4... Well, not quite, but close to it. Okay, that door up there doesn't open. Dang, one-way doors. Alright, Oh. Hey. Okay, there's that. Okay. Oh, okay. Speaking of Ocarina of Time, as I did earlier, of course, in that game, you got this ability from one of the great fairy fountains, the one near Hyrule Castle. Yeah. Din's Fire. Only kind of like the base game of Ocarina of Time. Din's Fire, nice to have, but you were very rarely ever going to need it. At least in the normal game. In Master Quest, they make a little better use of it, like for the Fire Temple in Master Quest. But anyways, in this game, nice to have for those bat robes I showed earlier. Get too many of those bats on screen at once and just use that. Kill a good majority of them. Oh, there's wow. It was. Okay, so now got the items, at least the ones I care about. And I have the boss key. So oh, of course it would be. This ain't even, this is just the standard Gleeok. Basically. Not the fire Gleeok. Okay. Now there's only one piece left. What dungeon it's in, I don't remember right offhand. Save my game. Because I'm long past the half-hour mark. So, see you next time. As always, thanks for watching and bye.